Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. We might as well stay here in the whatever this place is called, the Coronet Highlands. It's right there on the screen. Because there's stuff that we need to do here. So but what I might do is maybe just switch up. Well, I'll rest up first. My dream team needs some well-deserved rest. I never did the ritual at the beginning of the last video. I was just so pumped about doing the end game, post game, or whatever. I already rested. I was so happy about doing the end game, post game. But it is at the moment it's 20 past 8 on the 2nd of May 2024. I did some organizing in my boxes. What I did was I put all of the legendaries over here, all of the unknown over here, and then all of my team that I actually use on a regular basis here in the final box, so it doesn't get polluted with Pokemon I catch. In Pasture 1, what I did was I'm after putting Pokemon that I can evolve to help me finish the Pokedex, and we can do some of them really quickly. And then the rest is just spare Pokemon. So yeah, why don't we switch things up a little bit? We've seen a lot of these guys. I want to get Lisa back. I want to get Utana back. Mickey, yeah, maybe Mickey. Why not? We get Mickey in here. We'll get Sasuke back. I haven't been using Kero-chan a lot, to be honest, but that's because electric. I don't know, I never really gravitate towards electric as a type. There are very few electric Pokemon where I would say oh, I really love them, you know, they're really amazing. It's just not that type that speaks to me very readily. So but what I might do actually is one of those Pokemon that I need is Electivire, and I conveniently saw an Electivire just up here. Because the thing is, get this, I was looking at the items I have to evolve Pokemon. So there's the Alpha Electabuzz, and there's the Alpha Electivire. I was looking at the items that I have to evolve Pokemon, and the what is going on out there? There's some crazy stuff going on out there in the world. I was looking at the items that I have to evolve Pokemon, and the and I get this, I have about 4 of the great job. Oh my god, he literally turned around at the last second. The he's giant. Oh my god, he's the honey monster. The honey monster. The I literally have 4 of those Magmarizers, right? Guess how many Electorizers I have? Zilch, nada, nothing. So that's why I'm do you know what? I'll just catch Electivire straight up. That is one thing that I really like about this game, is that they don't and I think they've got better at this as well. Before in I remember before all the time in Pokemon games, evolved Pokemon like this, you would never see them in the wild, you know, you would only ever be able to evolve them from the other Pokemon, do you know what I mean? But I feel that started in Pokemon Shield, to be honest. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, in the wild area or whatever, that's where you started to see Road. Poor Road hasn't even got too much screen time, and we're already just throwing her out there to get blitzed by Electivire. I feel Sword and Shield in the wild area, it was so fun finally seeing oh, there's regular Pokemon. There's regular Pokemon here, or not regular Pokemon here, but there are let's have a look at this map here, by the way. Is there anything nearby? What I've done as well is in the meantime, I've marked the locations of the unknown and the wisps as well, so that I can very quickly find them. But yeah, like, I remember, like, in the wild area, when you see, like, oh, there's Dusknoir just walking around, there's Gengar just walking around, it feels, like, really cool. Okay, so this unknown should be around here somewhere. I have no idea where. I think it's just, like, in the ruins somewhere, I think. There's a medicinal leak over there. Must be a hermit crab nearby. I guess I should have, like, looked for what the clue is instead of just putting a mark on my map, but it has to be just somewhere here in the ruins, I guess. It just has to be somewhere here that I will see it. This is like a chest right here. It's like a Breath of the Wild area or something. Oh, I think it's on, like, the statue of... I think it's on, like, one of the statues, isn't it? Like, the Dialga Palkia statue? Or is it on the Giratina statue? I'll look at my guide in a minute if I can't, like, find it, but... yeah, I thought it was so cool in, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield when you get to just see regular Pokemon hanging around. Hang on a second. I'll just, like, look and see, can I get it from the guide? So, the... Oh my god. The what word is that? The unusual stone okay, no, that's in Alabasta. A dead tree by the no, that's in Alabasta. What is that? Gaze down from atop the greatest that's in Alabasta? Oh my god, what the hell? Among flowers at the spring... No, that's here, but it's not that one. 3 pillars in a world of... No, that's Alabasta. An impasse on a... Cave? An impasse on a cave adorned by twin falls. That's inside in Wayward Cave. Look to the ruined pillars of Celestica. Look to the... So that's what should be here. A stone... So look to the ruined pillars of Celestica. A stone outcrop over pools of mud on a mighty mountain. A stone outcrop among pools of mud on a mighty mountain. And then a nude... Oh no, then a nude... a nook. A nook within a quarry. A nook within a quarry. This is like the Pillars of Celestica. This is space-time distortion. That could be interesting. Where the hell is this? The space-time distortion could be interesting, though, because if I can... There's still some Pokemon that if I could catch them in a... If I could catch them in a space-time distortion, I'd be a lot happier, to be honest. And when I say that, I'm talking about things like Sylveon, any of those, like, friendship Pokemon. Look to the ruined pillars. It has to be, like, somewhere here, surely. You're not serious. It's there? What the hell? It's, like, on top of the pillar. It's on top of the pillar right here. Who would have thought it? Holy crap. Okay, so that's one down. just like literally like smash its head in with the heavy ball. Oh my god. Okay, so that's one down. And I know where the other ones are. Okay, the other one is inside in the other one is inside in the one's inside in the quarry area, and the other one is in, like, the flower area or whatever. Or the Clefairy area. But yeah, as I was saying, like, that's something that I really like about this game, is the fact that it, oh, and there's one, like, right on top of the quarry as well. That you can actually, like, find the evolved Pokemon, like, natively in the wild, because I think that's always, like, so like irritating in one way that you can't do that. Do you know what I mean? Okay, where are the other unknown down here? I always think like the ancient quarry is like up here, and it never is. The ancient quarry is always like down. It's like I have this really like strange like misinterpretation of what It's like I have this really strange like misinterpretation of what the of what like the layout of Coronet Highlands is. What we might do while we're up here even is catch the Alpha Gudra, because isn't that where this guy is? I've also I also, as I said, like I marked the locations of the wisps. Is he not like up here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought it was like up here on top of this rock. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is there. Hang on a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go do the space-time distortion first while it's in existence. Just because I don't want to like miss out on it. Maybe it's better to yeah, it's better to like warp there. I just don't want to miss out on it while it's in existence, if you know what I mean. Just in case, like if something like Sylveon appears there, or even like Weavile, like any of those things. Okay, I've taken out the Magmar and the Eevee. Let's try and get this Jolteon. Even though, like, to be honest, Jolteon isn't the one that I'm that kind of concerned about. What's more important to me is what's more important to me are like Sylveon or Umbreon or Espeon. If I could get like one of them, I'd be so happy. Just because of the like anything that involves like friendship is going to be a pain in my ass. So like if I can get any of them out of the way, that'll just be so worthwhile. This is a really bad combination, the Baby Doll Eyes and Calm Mind. But the other thing that I also just thought of now is like the can you like raise your stats multiple times in this game? I didn't know you could. The other thing in like this the other thing would be like just the potential to find some of those evolution items, like in order to catch in order to get like Sneasler and Weavile, I need like 2 of those Razor Fangs, because I think you can't find them. I think they're like 2 of the Pokemon that you can't actually find like natively in the wild outside of a space-time distortion or like a massive mass outbreak or something like that. I feel like they don't even appear in the space-time distortion. Well, maybe Weavile does, but the other one, Sneasler, I don't think even like appears in the space-time distortion. I think it only appears in like the massive mass outbreaks potentially. Okay, well look, that's that taken care of. Didn't get any Razor Fang, I don't think. I of course I got the Electorizer. I just can't believe that. I think that's such like a slap in the face. That's such a slap in the face. It's unbelievable. But yeah, look, since we're all the way down here, we might as well go get the unknown that's in like the Fabled Spring. Is that not here? Is this not the Fabled Spring? It totally is the Fabled Spring. I just don't see any of the oh no, I'm flying right at it. So yeah, it is I'm really like excited about I'm really excited about like finishing this Let's Play. I feel like I'm getting that kind of same feeling that I got in also this unknown might just be really hard to see, to be honest. This might be the best like hidden unknown on Earth. There aren't any other flowers around here, are there? Oh, there are! Holy crap, of course it is. Well, maybe it's here then. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, there we go. Found it. Is that unknown J, I think? I'll never forget when I, Okay, let's get rid of this now. Let's just, like, try and get... apparently there's, like, a wisp here. So I just want to, like, double check that I've got this one. I'll never forget I got with the where's my flag gone? Oh, it's up there. With the when I went to see was it when I went to see it or when I got it on video? I feel like maybe it's when I got it on video. The I'm just looking for the wisp so that I don't miss it. That the third movie, totally underrated Pokemon movie, by the way. There's Magnezone flying around like a cute little UFO. Totally underrated Pokemon movie, by the way. That, like, Entei and the Secret of the Unknown. Like, it's a fantastic Pokemon film. The okay, let's go back to the Ancient Quarry now. The very underrated Pokemon movie, by the way. I think when I got that on video, I got, like, a promo card with the video. Do you remember, like, with Pokemon, there used to be, like, these promo cards? I used to actually even, like, when I went to, is it called The Power of One? Pokemon the Movie 2000? Anyway, Pokemon the Movie 2000, I think it's called The Power of One. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just making things up. When I went to that, I got the Ancient Mew card. Do you know the way the villain in that film? You can see it so much more clearly at night. Do you notice that? I don't know what's the point in even having a daytime at all. How am I going to be able to do this? Okay, wait a second. Let's maybe just stop there and use the wing ball. I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to do. If I can. But with the, and then maybe I'll try and get the Alpha Gudra. But yeah, with the Power of One, I got the Ancient Mew card, which looked so cool. Is it called the Power of One? Impolo will probably correct me if I'm wrong, or vindicate me if I'm right. Seeing as he also has that encyclopedic knowledge of this stuff more so than I do. When I feel like it's when I got it on video, because I did go to see the Entei and the Power of the Unknown. I did go to see that in the cinema. Actually, I went to see, it was the last film I went to see in the old cinema in Douglas. I'm going to finish my story that I started telling first, by the way. And I feel like I got the Unknown J promo card. Oh no, don't be doing this crap, please. I feel like I got, like, the Unknown J promo card from that video, and it looked like it was, I can see it in my mind's eye. It's like a purple card because it's a purple card because it's an unknown, right? It's a psychic type, and it's in a kind of a like, it's just like a straight up view of this cartoony looking Unknown J, and he's in a kind of a multicolored bubbly sort of background. Like, it looks almost like he's in, like, a... it looks almost like he's in a glass of champagne. I can see... I'm looking it up right now to see it. Like, it looks almost like he's in a glass of champagne. It's so crazy. But yeah, that's the last film that I went to see in... That's the last film that I went to see in the, Where's the entrance to this quarry, by the way? You Are the Quarry... The album by Morrissey. There it is. Okay. That's the last film I went to see in the cinema in Douglas. So just regarding like cinemas here in Cork. Oh, there's a wisp there. Just regarding cinemas in Cork there's like a couple of different cinemas. When I was growing up, so when I was a child, there were two cinemas that really were noteworthy. I'm just checking in case maybe there's a I'm wondering in case there's like a bronzong in here. That would be good. I can take off this pin as well, by the way. And that's probably the stamp that I put there for the, that's probably the stamp that I put there for the... Oh yeah, there is a bronzong. You can't see me. If I'm behind here, you can't see me. You can see me. What the hell just happened there? Did I throw Lisa already? I didn't mean to. Oh my god, this is gonna kill it. I didn't notice that it was level 3. Oh no, it's not gonna kill it. That's good. So yeah, there were two cinemas. There was like there was like a cinema in the city center, right? The Cineplex or whatever, and it was like an old cinema. It was really cool actually. Like when you drive up Washington Street, which is like a long straight street coming into the city center, it was like right in front of you with this real kind of retro kind of style, because well, it wasn't retro when it was built because it was an old cinema or whatever. And that there was that cinema, and I feel like we didn't really go to that cinema very often, the one in the city. I remember we went to see the Mr. Bean movie in that cinema, and I have this like memory that maybe we went, like I feel like I went to see The Nightmare Before Christmas in that cinema as well. I'm just here looking for this unknown, by the way, which apparently it's in a nook, so that means it could be anywhere. Like it could be in one of these little like crevices. But yeah, I think we went to see like the Nightmare Before Christmas there as well. But I think we went to see that there as well. But the cinema that we usually went to was the one that was in... There it is, up there. The one that we usually went to was the one that was in Douglas, which is like a... Which was like... But at this point, it's like part of the... At this point, it's like part of the city. Oh, that is Unknown J. Oh, that's a nice little coincidence that I'm just talking about the... Where I got the promo card. Is that all of them? No, there's one more here. Oh, there's one in the cave. That's right. Okay. I was wondering, like, why can't I use my bird? And maybe we'll see a wisp as well while we're at it. So yeah, Douglas is at this stage. It's like part of the. It's part of the city at this point. There's no kind of delineation of where Cork City ends and Douglas begins. It's like just a neighborhood of the city now. It would have been originally its own village. But there was a cinema there, a smallish kind of a cinema. And that's the cinema we usually went to see things in if we were going to the cinema. Okay, so this unknown is just in some sort of dead end. I have a feeling I know the dead end it's talking about as well. There's like a weird little dead end area that you climb up to here in this cave. I think I actually saw it already. I think I went there at one point in like the last videos that I was recording yesterday. It also said something about pools of mud, which I don't know anything about. I know nothing about Russia. Okay, I do know about Russia, but I know nothing about Russia. Look up there, that's what I'm thinking of. Or maybe here, there's another little... wonder what's in that, like, in that water area if you go in there. But yeah, that cinema is where we usually used to go to see any films that were out, you know. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Unknown L. And it's actually, it was a really cool looking cinema as well, because it was kind of like a retro style. It had this really cool curved glass front with this big kind of like curved awning over it. It looked really nice. And it's a shame because that cinema is after being demolished now. The building that was that cinema, and it's been replaced with an Aldi, so it's not even like a cinema anymore. So yeah, that's the story of that's the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. But yeah, the last film I went to see there was actually so what happened was eventually a cinema opened up in... Also, I want to go up here because I feel like there is an Alpha Gly score up here I remember reading about. The I might as well just like use the flag. No, not that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So in 1997, a cinema opened up in Ballincollig, which is like the town. Well, it was a village at that point, which is like the small town which is closest to where we were living, like, and and as soon as that opened up, obviously that's the cinema that we started going to. And then another new cinema opened up in Cork. So the old cinema that I was talking about, the one like that looked really cool at the end of the street, that closed down at some point, and it was replaced with and it wasn't replaced, but a new cinema did open up in Cork City, which was called The Gate, which has only just recently been renamed the Arc, I think. And I haven't gone there yet, but we are going there this Friday, which I'll talk about maybe in the next video. How long have I been recording for? 35 minutes? Okay, so a lot of that is stuff I need to cut out for the... It's stuff I need to cut out, but like still I should probably think of ending this video. If I can find the Alpha Gly score, I'll do that, and then I'll call it a day. But I feel like it's probably like somewhere up here. There's a Gibble, a Jibble, or what, Jable and Jables. It's Jiblinski. So yeah, as soon as those cinemas opened up, they were the cinemas that we went to, and we stopped going to the one in Douglas. Okay, so there's Alpha Gly Gar. I feel like this is probably where Alpha Gly score might appear, if it was going to appear. So what I might do is just mark that with the alpha symbol. And let's maybe just get out of here and get back to the town. Oh no, I'm being targeted. I'm a targeted individual. Well, I can just like fly there if it's going to be that annoying about... What the hell is that down there? Is it just like sparkling wood? Yeah, it's a sparkly box. So yeah, and we stopped going to the one in Douglas that I was telling you about, the one that just recently got replaced by an Aldi. So we stopped going to that one. But when Pokemon the movie, when Pokemon the Entei and the Power of the Unknown, or whatever it's called something like that. The Power of the Unknown is definitely what it's called. Pokemon the movie 3, The Power of the Unknown, I think. When that came out, right, that was kind of the wane of the Pokemon craze, you know, like Pokemon wasn't really the it thing as much anymore. So it didn't really get a wide release in cinemas. And my friend, one of my best friends of mine at the time, we wanted to see it, the only cinema we could go and see it in was the one in Douglas, so we went there to see it. It was almost empty, but like it was cool. I got to see it in the cinema, and yeah, that was the final film that I ever went to see in that cinema, because I never went there again. It closed down soon afterwards, and yeah, now it's gone, and I think it's a real shame that it's gone. Because it was a cool building. It was like an architecturally interesting building for Ireland. You don't have many buildings that look like that here. Oh no, not some cutscene. I'm not ready for this. Hey, Haruto. Aren't you the Bidoof guy? A huge shadow appeared in the Cobalt Close. What the hell? Haruto, my boy. You must tell me. You went to the Temple of Sinnoh with Volo, correct? What exactly happened? Just watch the video. Seriously? I'm trying to end this video. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have just gone straight back here. In that case, the shadow in the Cobalt Coastlands may be none other than Giratina, the Pokemon said to have once been banished to the reverse side of our world. This calls for a survey. Oh my god. Yeah, we might as well do that. I was actually thinking of going to the Cobalt Coastlands next, so that I might get Magnemite, so... Anyway, I think that's enough for this video. Sorry if it went over time. Thank you very much for watching. In the next part, I'll talk to you about what I'm going to see in the pictures on Friday, or tomorrow, and popcorn! A big glass of wine and popcorn. See you, bye.